Wisteria. The name conjures images of glorious cascading blooms, often seen draping over ancient walls or sturdy pergolas. Many gardeners dream of this spectacle, but not everyone has the space these vigorous climbers demand. You might think wisteria is out of reach for your garden. Perhaps you have a small patio, a balcony, or just a sunny doorway. Growing wisteria in a pot is a splendid option. It brings this magnificent plant into a more manageable realm. It is a truly rewarding endeavor. Choosing to grow wisteria in a pot gives you control. You control its size, position, and soil. This control can be a real blessing. It allows you to enjoy the breathtaking beauty of wisteria without it taking over your entire garden. Imagine those fragrant, pea-like flowers in shades of lavender, pink, or white. They can be right there on your doorstep. This is the joy that potted wisteria can bring to your home. Let us explore how you can achieve this in your own garden space. Let us talk about the good things first. Growing wisteria in a pot has many plus points. The biggest advantage is control over its size. Wisteria in the ground can grow enormous. Its roots can travel far and wide, sometimes causing problems with drains or foundations. In a pot, you are the boss. You dictate how large it gets through pruning and pot size. This makes it suitable for almost any garden, no matter how small. You can enjoy its beauty without worrying about it becoming a garden bully. Another wonderful pro is portability. Fancy a change of scenery for your wisteria? Or perhaps it needs a sunnier spot as the seasons change. With a pot, you can move it. This is especially useful if you are trying to find the perfect microclimate for it to thrive. It also means you can protect it more easily in very harsh weather. If you move home, your prized wisteria can come with you. Choosing the right pot is the very first step to success. When it comes to growing wisteria, the choice of pot can make all the difference. For a wisteria, you need a large, sturdy container. This plant is known for its vigorous growth and extensive root system. Do not be tempted to start with something small. A small pot will restrict the roots and stunt the growth of your wisteria. Wisteria develops a strong root system that needs ample space to spread out and thrive. It needs space from the get-go. Planting it in a large pot from the beginning will save you the trouble of repotting later. I would suggest a pot that is at least 45 to 60 centimeters, 18 to 24 inches, in diameter and depth. This size will provide enough room for the roots to grow. Even larger is better if you can manage it. A bigger pot means more soil, which helps retain moisture and provides more nutrients. A heavy pot is also a good idea. It will provide stability and prevent the plant from toppling over in strong winds. Terracotta is excellent, as it is porous and weighty. This material allows the soil to breathe, which is beneficial for the roots. A substantial wooden planter or a good quality frost-proof ceramic pot will also work well. These materials are durable and can withstand various weather conditions. The material of the pot matters. Each type has its own advantages and disadvantages. Terracotta pots are classic and allow for good aeration. They are a popular choice among gardeners. However, they can dry out quickly in summer and may crack in severe frosts if not protected. It's important to monitor the moisture levels and provide protection during cold weather. Plastic pots are lighter and retain moisture better. They are also less likely to crack in cold weather, but they may not offer the same stability for a top-heavy plant. You might need to add some weight to the base to keep it steady. Whatever you choose, ensure it has plenty of drainage holes. Proper drainage is crucial to prevent waterlogging. Wisteria hates to sit in waterlogged soil. Good drainage will keep the roots healthy and prevent root rot. Adding a layer of gravel at the bottom of the pot can also help with drainage. This creates a barrier that prevents the soil from becoming too saturated. When it comes to soil, choose a well-draining mix. A combination of garden soil, compost, and sand works well. Plant your wisteria at the same depth it was growing in its nursery pot. Water it thoroughly after planting. Regular watering is essential, especially during the first few months. Keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. Place your pot in a sunny spot. Wisteria thrives in full sun and needs at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. With the right pot, soil, and care, your wisteria will grow strong and produce beautiful blooms year after year. Section 4. Keeping it happy. The secrets to watering and feeding. Watering is perhaps the most critical task for a potted wisteria. Because its roots are confined, it cannot seek out moisture like a plant in the ground. During the growing season, from spring through to autumn, you will need to water regularly. Check the compost daily, especially in warm or windy weather. The top inch or two of compost should be allowed to dry out slightly between waterings. but do not let the entire pot dry out completely. When you do water, water thoroughly. Ensure water runs out of the drainage holes at the bottom. This means the entire root ball has been moistened. The amount of water will vary. It depends on the weather, the size of the pot, and the size of the plant. A large, leafy wisteria in a sunny spot on a hot day might need watering every day. In cooler, overcast weather, it might be every few days. Always use your judgment. Section 5. The kindest cut and winter sleep. Pruning and overwintering. In this section, we will delve into the essential practices of pruning and overwintering your potted wisteria to ensure it remains healthy and blooms beautifully year after year. Pruning is key to keeping a potted wisteria manageable and encouraging it to flower profusely. Without regular pruning, wisteria can become unruly and less likely to produce the stunning flowers we all admire. It might seem complicated, but it is quite straightforward once you understand the principles. The main goal is to control the plant's growth and direct its energy towards flowering rather than excessive foliage. Wisteria flowers on short spurs produced on older wood. These spurs are the key to a bountiful display of blooms. The aim of pruning is to create a framework of these flowering spurs. By doing so, you ensure that the plant's energy is focused on producing flowers rather than excessive growth. You will need to prune twice a year. This regular schedule helps maintain the plant's shape and encourages consistent flowering. Once in late summer, usually August, and again in midwinter, around January or February. Each pruning session has a specific purpose and timing is crucial for the best results. Sharp secateurs are your best friend for this job. Always make clean cuts. Clean cuts heal faster and reduce the risk of disease. The summer prune is about controlling the long, whippy growth produced during the current season. This growth can overshadow the plant and prevent sunlight from reaching the older wood. Cut back these new shoots to about 5 or 6 leaves from the main framework. This helps to keep the plant compact and encourages the development of flower buds. This allows sunlight to reach the ripening wood. Sunlight is essential for the wood to mature properly and for the plant to produce flowers. It also encourages the development of flower buds for the following year. By pruning in summer, you set the stage for a spectacular display of flowers in the next growing season. The winter prune is a refinement of this. It's about fine-tuning the plant's structure and ensuring that the energy is directed towards the flowering spurs. Take those same shoots that you shortened in summer and cut them back further. This additional pruning helps to maintain the plant's shape and encourages even more flower production. This time, reduce them to just 2 or 3 buds. This ensures that the plant's energy is concentrated on a few strong buds, which will produce the best flowers. Overwintering your potted wisteria is equally important. Protecting the plant from harsh winter conditions ensures it survives and thrives in the coming spring. Start by adding a thick layer of mulch around the base of the plant. This helps to insulate the roots and retain moisture. If possible, move the pot to a sheltered location, such as a greenhouse or a spot protected from the wind. This extra protection can make a significant difference in the plant's survival. Wrapping the pot with burlap or another insulating material can also help protect the roots from freezing temperatures. Secure the wrapping with twine to keep it in place. Regularly check the plant throughout the winter to ensure it remains protected and healthy. With proper care, your wisteria will reward you with a stunning display of flowers year after year. By following these pruning and overwintering tips, you can enjoy a beautiful and healthy wisteria that will be the envy of your garden. Happy gardening! Section 6. Watching it flourish. Final tips for blooming success. As we reach the final stage of your wisteria journey, it's time to focus on the little details that will ensure your plant thrives and blooms beautifully. Growing wisteria in a pot is a journey, a rewarding endeavor that transforms your space into a fragrant paradise. It's not just about planting, it's about nurturing a living piece of art. It requires patience and consistent care. Regular watering, feeding, and pruning are essential to keep your wisteria healthy and encourage those stunning blooms. But the rewards, those glorious cascades of fragrant flowers, are truly worth the effort. Imagine your patio or balcony adorned with these beautiful blooms, creating a serene and enchanting atmosphere. Remember that young wisteria plants can take a few years to start flowering. This waiting period is a natural part of the process, allowing the plant to establish a strong root system. This is normal, whether they are in a pot or in the ground. Each setting has its own timeline, but both can lead to a flourishing plant with the right care. Do not be discouraged if your plant does not bloom in its first or second year. Patience is key, and with time, your efforts will be rewarded with a spectacular display. Continue with good care, especially the correct pruning, and it will eventually reward you. Pruning not only shapes the plant but also stimulates growth and flowering. Choosing a grafted plant rather than one grown from seed can often lead to earlier flowering. Grafted plants are typically more vigorous and reliable bloomers. Most wisterias sold in nurseries are grafted. Support is crucial. When selecting your plant, look for healthy foliage and a strong graft union. Even though it is in a pot, your wisteria will want to climb. Providing a structure for it to ascend will help it grow in a controlled and beautiful manner. Provide a strong support structure right from the start. This could be a trellis, an obelisk, or any sturdy framework that can support the weight of the plant as it matures. This could be a trellis attached to the pot, a sturdy obelisk, or even training it as a standard. Each method offers a unique aesthetic and can enhance the visual appeal of your garden space. A standard wisteria with a clear stem and a head of flowering branches can look stunning in a pot. This form is perfect for those who want a more formal and elegant presentation. Tie in new growth regularly to guide the plant. This not only helps maintain its shape, but also ensures that the plant receives adequate sunlight and air circulation, promoting healthy growth and abundant flowering.